In today's slop, Alex Jones and Sneako are catfighting. And mind you, these are two cats who are declawed. They are just literally pawing at each other. They are not inflicting no damage. You know what I mean?
You don't even have a brain.
So what makes you think you can deport me?
You gotta have a brain to be
So
able to
what
get
makes you
knocked
think
out.
you can deport me if Sean Strickland can't knock me down, huh? You can't stop me. I'm coming.
I know. Then tell me.
Coming.
I'm coming. Durka Durka Muhammad.
Allahu Akbar.
The women.
Takbir.
The slavery that we take the women as sex slaves and
And inshallah, you become Abdul Alex Jones.
This is the pinnacle of human intelligence. I feel like Alex Jones does this before every meal. He spazzes out and tops it out with an amen. Long story short, Sneako has pretty much been using the World Cup to stoke tensions between religions and races. I mean, for context, Sneako is a popular closeted streamer, a streamer from the red pill. He pretty much just LARPs as a Muslim. He's posting rants online, basically stating that Islam is taking over New York City, yelling Islamic phrases, Allahu Akbar. He's also making like these throat slit motions. I'm not going to do it here. And mind you, he's doing this in the World Cup. The United States is one of the hosts, and a lot of people from different countries are visiting right now. And he's doing this predominantly with fan bases from Egypt and Morocco. And he's pretty much just doing this for rage pay content. He's doing this for the quote-unquote Islamification of the West. He's getting guys like, Alex Jones, Nick Fuentes, Tucker Carlson. What is this? What is this? Tucker Carlson. And of course, all those three dudes fell for this. As a matter of fact, Alex Jones is actually calling for the deportation of Sneako, who is a U.S. citizen, by the way. So much so that he got Elon Musk to chime in.
The guy reaches millions of people a day. He is anti-Islam. He's pro-Islam. He is pro-Trump. He's anti-Trump. He's pro-lockdown. He's against the lockdown. And he'll flip-flop from day to day whatever group he's with. I think if somebody declares they're for a foreign religion, a foreign power here to overthrow the country, I think they ought to have their citizenship stripped, even if he is a citizen, and get his ass out of here.
And the guy who should be deported, Elon, is out here trying to deport other citizens. Let that sink in, by the way. But before I continue, is it just me? Like all this content that Sneako's posting online, I kind of feel like that, Sneako's doing it on purpose. Like he's being paid. By who? I don't know. Elon Musk. I could be wrong here, but this is just my overall inkling. It just seems like, Sneako is being used by Elon and his globalists to produce content to kind of strengthen their arguments in this whole quote-unquote Islamification of the West.
Takbir! Allahu Akbar! Oh no! Fuck you! This is the Islamic Republic of New Yorkistan. Islam will be in every household. Inshallah, the whole world is Muslim. Welcome to Mamdani's New York. You see this city? You see how it looks? Inshallah, your city looks just like this too. Takbir! Allahu Akbar! Inshallah, the whole world. To Mamdani's Republic of New Yorkistan, the best city in the world. I told you New York was a Muslim city, and inshallah your city looks just like this too. Inshallah the whole world's just like this. Islam will be at every doorstep. Everybody will know the truth. Everybody can be Muslim. You don't need to live in falsehood anymore. Every race, every nation.
Mind you, Sneako purposely did this. Again, the United States are hosting the World Cup, and he went to New York after games from Egypt and Morocco, countries whose predominant religion is Muslim. So obviously he's going to have some people on board with him. But, to me, in my opinion, all these claims of like the Islamification of New York, they're all false and misleading. And in my opinion, this rhetoric is dangerous. I mean, like it fuels fear, prejudice, discrimination, while also distracting from real public safety issues. Like, New York has been like a long, diverse city, you know, where people of many faiths and backgrounds live together. But falsely depicting one religious group as taking over the entire city, it kind of like undermines the overall social trust and the overall New York fabric. So yeah, we're going to talk about this for a bit. Try not to get a brainworm, dude. You know, this is too much. But if you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. I truly appreciate it. So, mind you, Sneako converted to Muslim. Like, he was actually Catholic beforehand. You know, as a matter of fact, he only did it because of his idol, his hero, Andrew Tate, did so as well.
A few years ago, there was a streamer, I think everybody knows who I'm talking about, who was obsessed with me. If I got a girl's number on Fresh and Fit, he tried to do the same thing. Every single thing I did, he copied verbatim. He tried to be me, literally be me. He was obsessed with me. And I thought he just wanted to be famous, and that turned out to be a homosexual obsession. He came to Romania with two people who I respect very much, Myron and Fresh, great guys. They managed to convince me to allow him to come. He came there and started acting really fruity and really weird. He started telling me that he had this cuck thing that was exposed. He had this big cuck scandal. And he asked me what I think about cucking and if it's normal to explore your sexuality and if I've ever tried it. And I said, look, I'm older than you, bro, and I've never tried that. I don't think that's normal. And then he started saying, isn't it normal just to try new things? Don't you think it's normal to be curious? How do you know if you're really gay or not unless you've tried being gay? And then I realized he was coming on to me. And when I realized he was coming on to me, I thought the best thing I can do is just not talk to him anymore. Because I don't like this gossip girl stuff. I don't want to be a drama merchant like he is. My brand isn't sitting online and constantly insulting other people like his is. So I thought, let me just cut him off. He's obsessed with me. He's a bit weird. I don't want to ruin the guy's career. Let me just go his own separate way. Since then, he has mentioned me every single day.
I keep saying this, but the pipeline from Closeted Individual, there's a lot, not just that clip, but a lot of clips in the past as well, talking about Sneako's past. But I don't want to get into that as much. But the Closeted Individual to Red Pillar is too obvious. You know, the failed entertainer to conservative grift is too obvious. Sneako grew up Catholic, and now he's pretty much just LARPing as a Muslim. This man was Black Lives Matter. Turns around 2 months later, or 2 years later, man's all full MAGA. He just follows the money. We know this. We move forward. And Alex Jones obviously gets hooked by the bait, and he responds to this with a tweet basically calling for Sneako's deportation. And he's over here trying to rile up his own fan base on his own show, his right-wing audience. Again, Elon Musk chimes in, and he also calls for the deportation of Sneako. Mind you, again, this is Alex Jones, who his entire career has been, oh, you know, we got to fight these globalists. These globalists are taking over. Meanwhile, he's working with a globalist to get a citizen deportation. I'm just, also on top of that, my conspiracy is that, you know, I think Elon is behind. I wouldn't be surprised if Elon is actually paying buffoons like Sneako to produce this content so that guys like Alex Jones and Elon Musk are reacting to it live. And it's like, see, this is why I'm telling you. I'm just saying, man.
And I picked up a big honeycomb limestone rock, and I said, watch this. And I threw it about 15 feet perfectly and splat on the head. And my daughters went, Daddy.
He's doing the citizen vigilante thing. Alex Jones is indirectly calling for people to kill me. He knows it. You know it. His audience knows it. They feel threatened by the truth. And against American values, they don't want discourse. They don't want democracy. They don't want free speech.
You think normally I could throw a weight 10 feet, perfectly splat the head? You think normally I could throw a rock perfectly and splat the head? No. It's the defender in me, and you have instincts too that you can turn on and you can hone. And Sneako, I'm not calling for splatting his head, but culturally I'm calling for putting him nonviolently in an airplane like a cannon, a clown in a cannon.
And mind you, Sneako freaked out when seeing this. Like, he was basically telling his own audience, hey man, Alex is using coded language to get me killed. And that clip was taken from a debate that they had recently on Sneako's stream. Produced a lot of content, I guess, here, and a lot of slop content. You know, to me, again, another conspiracy. This to me is all a distraction ploy. You know, have two people fighting, produce mass outrage, predominantly from the right wing, Meanwhile, Elon Musk and others, these globalists, these tech oligarchs, are behind looting the damn treasury, undermining the Constitution, da. So that's what I'm saying. Like again, a guy like Alex Jones over here trying to fight the globalist at the same time is over here helping the globalists like Elon Musk in this overall culture war battle.
Assalamu alaikum. Marry your cousin. It's so much fun.
You really have.
Durka, Muhammad Jihad.
Wow.
It comes from your Jewish supreme leaders. It comes from Abraham, who you were the bad son. You are the bad Islami. Bad, Abraham say. You are not the chosen. No good, Sneaky. You are cursed, Sneaky. You are cursed to wear nightgown and marry cousin. Bye, Sneaky. I love you.
Hey,
I'll see you tomorrow.
stop killing.
His name is a sneaky Sneako snake. All right, we love you, Sneaky.
See you tomorrow. Assalamu alaikum.
Bye. Assalamu alaikum.
Yes. So okay.
Durka, Muhammad Jihad.
Well, it's stuff like that is.
What do you want me to tell you? I'm your friend, like the Quran says, and then stab you in the back?
The Quran doesn't say that.
How about I become a Shiite with you, and we take swords and cut our heads, and for 8 hours I just march you like.
That's wrong. That's wrong. That's wrong. Or I could be a megachurch Christian with Kenneth Copeland drinking my blood. I could be with Erica Kirk shooting fireworks off my ass and twerking. You want me to do that? Small minority to demonize 2 billion people.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Weasel from Connecticut, the mighty Mongol, the amazing, all-powerful, sneaky
Allahu Akbar!
Sneako.
Allahu Akbar!
Weasel from Connecticut. Only thing is that, since this debate, which happened a couple days ago, Sneako has actually been ghosting and dodging Alex Jones. They were supposed to have a follow-up debate on Alex Jones' platform. The first one happened on Sneako's own stream, and Sneako is nowhere to be found. As a matter of fact, Alex Jones is now calling Sneako out on Twitter, on his own show, basically stating, hey man, what's going on? Where did he self-deport?
Last week, you agreed to come on my show. Then you canceled and said come on yours. I said fine. You said you'd come on the next day. Then you said you had to go to a soccer game. Well, here we are like 3-4 days later. That was a huge debate. And, you were overall a good sport. And I want to have another debate. I think you're a likable, actually funny guy. I did mean the things I said about Islam overall. But I got to ask, man, you're not calling my producer back. I'm up here at Sunday night to sit a show. And you're not calling her back. So I'm not saying you're scared, but I have no idea why you wouldn't come on my show.
There's that. Just a quick little summary of what's going on. Sneako's a guy, the ultimate grifter. He doesn't believe in anything. Alex Jones, a guy who wants you to think that he believes in something, actually doesn't. Complete opposite. He's not on your side. So just, again, I kind of feel bad for making this shitty ass video to begin with, because I'm just like, this is obviously to me a clear distraction ploy from what's actually going on in the background scenes. But again, me making this video is basically helping them distract us. I'm not a globalist. Dude. The fuck, I'm just a guy who, makes $200 a month on AdSense revenue from his freaking channel. Anyways, I think that's it, dude. That's enough slop for today. Tomorrow, I got a video on Lindsey Graham. No love lost for a warmonger. No love lost. But there's some stuff coming out that I figured I should cover. But yeah, let me know what y'all think. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. I truly appreciate it. Till the next video, peace, y'all.